Alright. Well, hello everyone. How is everybody doing today? Episode 7? Is this? Episode 6? Hold on. I don't even know. Episode 6. 6. Episode 6. Welcome to episode 6, everyone. It has been a little bit. For those of you who keep up with the Twitch, I did not get a chance to stream last Saturday. We had a few things come up and it just wasn't feasible for us. So definitely be looking out for that next week. My next stream will be the 31st. My next stream will be January 1st. It'll be New Year's night. So that'll be really nice. We'll be able to kind of play some games, kind of bring in the new year. Definitely be exciting. So, I just want to start everyone off with hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the podcast of all podcasts. It's your girl, it's your favorite. I would just like to let everyone know that, that episode 5, time to look up, has done pretty good. We've had some pretty good numbers. We are doing fantastic. We're still sitting at 35 followers on Spotify with an average of 4.5 stars. Super cool. I really like that Spotify is allowing you to rate podcasts now, which is super nice. We also have 43 followers on Instagram. That's super cool. And if you aren't aware of any of those things, Girl Outside the Box has an Instagram, and it is at girl.outsidethebox.podcast, and the Twitch channel is twitch.tv/girloutsidethebox. We also have a Facebook page, which is just the same. It's just Girl Outside the Box Podcast. So definitely go check us out there. I try to post any updates. That's typically where you see the updates for the streams. So please go check those out. I'm sorry if you hear that noise in the background. Luna is playing with her toy on my bed. We are at Emerald Isle for Christmas. I'm recording this on Christmas Eve. I was finally able to find some time to sneak away because we didn't record it on the stream last weekend. So Luna is with me, and we are working on the podcast for next week. I would definitely have to post some of our pictures from this trip, because this trip has been so beautiful. We had a little bit of rough weather whenever we came in on Tuesday. It is currently Friday. Oh my god, we've been here that long. Jeez. But yeah, we kind of just been hanging out, which has been nice. It was stressful packing because, as some of you know, I had to pack for our beach vacation for Christmas, as well as my trip to Annapolis, Maryland to go to the Military Bowl, because ECU made the bowl game. So the marching band is going to go play at the game to support the Pirates. So I had to pack for the football game. I had to pack layers for the football game. I had to pack Christmas stuff. I had to pack Christmas clothes, and I also had to pack clothes to wear when I'm not in my marching band uniform. So it's been a lot, but we made it all in one piece. We even brought Luna, so Miss Luna's here with all the toys, and she's getting spoiled by everybody that's here. So yeah, we've had some fun. What was my plan for this? A few little things I want to talk about today. It's just kind of where we've come from, I have grown as a person this year, done not a 360, scope, but I've done a complete 180 backflip off the, backboard, just completely changed things, and I've transformed the way that I live, really. And it's really encouraging and super incredible what all I've been able to do. And I just, just kind of want to take this time to reflect, because I won't be releasing another podcast until 2022. So, or after this podcast goes out, after this episode goes out. won't be recording a new episode of the podcast until 2022. And so I just want to take the time to kind of recollect and to think about this year. The beginning of this year was kind of weird. We started this year with going through that stupid breakup, and I was super upset. I also found Luna in the first week of the year. I found her on January 7th, 2021. I found my little rock star. She's bringing me a tire right now. She's bringing me her little rubber tire. But I found my best friend. Her and I have been rocking for almost a year, which is crazy to think. I just, I like to say that this year I definitely put out good energy into the world and received it in return. Later in January, I met Austin. I got an apartment. I got my first apartment. That was super exciting. I also had my first stalker, which luckily there was only one stalker. But that was also nice to, it was not nice. I take that back. It was absolutely terrible, and I hope that nobody has to go through that, which unfortunately I know people will. But I also went back on campus. I had my first on-campus class, and so that was different, just seeing how campus looked. I mean, I had only spent a couple weeks on campus last fall, and so for it to be back on campus, to be doing, class, and it still be half full was really weird and was really different, especially compared to now where all of my classes are back in session. I rarely have an online class, and I'm hoping it stays that way, fingers crossed. After that, I, late spring, early summer, I became the manager of a store. I became the manager of Cold Stone, and I was able to network and meet some good people, and I ended up leaving the company due to some management issues above me. But I just had a good time there. I really loved working there. I really loved the girls that I met there, and so it was definitely a good experience for sure. And then after that, I started working for Transit, which another incredible thing that I don't give myself credit for is I have a CDL. I have a CDL with passenger and air brake endorsements. And so that's just super cool to say at 19 that I have a CDL. But I also just really enjoy transit. It's really nice because I get paid to drive, and I don't really have to worry about them working with my school schedule because they quite literally have to work around my school schedule. And so it's a little more convenient to say, "Oh, hi, Luna. You're bringing me a tire." I wish you guys could see how big this thing is. This thing's like the size of my head. It goes around Luna's head. It's a very big tire. Oh, sorry. Just threw it at the wall. But, transits, you're driving a 40-foot bus. So, I should really give myself credit for that because it was something I had to study for, something I had to, go to the DMV, get my license changed, and it's been a process, but I really enjoyed it. And I was also able to get back into giving tours as a tour guide. And so that was really nice to, meet people and, know that some kids are going to go to ECU because of the tour I gave them. So that was really nice. I met a lot of parents who were super nice and really understanding and really just wanted to make sure that their kid was just going to have a good time. Not too good, but a good time. But yeah, that was super nice. We also, with the marching band, had some amazing opportunities to... I say we, I don't know why I keep saying we. I had a good time. I have had good times. I have had the opportunity with the Marching Pirates to go to Charlotte and participate in the Dukes Mayo Classic and play in the Bank of America Stadium. I also have had the opportunity to, still be a part of the organization even though I'm injured and I can't play anymore, including going to the bowl game. And so it's just really nice to be a part of an organization that cares about its people, even if you're not able to play and kind of be 100% for the function. So that's really nice. I'm trying to think of these things off the top of my head because I didn't bring my planner like I should have that has all of my podcast plans in it, which that was kind of a oopsie on my part, but we live and we learn. I was able to, follow my dream. This podcast is definitely a dream of mine to do. I never thought anybody would listen, let alone. I'm checking my stats here. Checking stat. Let alone 48 people, 78 people, 30 people, 65 people listening to my podcast. It's definitely been very surreal, and now I was able to meet some more amazing people and really good people. And now I work at a radio station on campus, and I'm going to have my own on-air show where for 2 hours every week, I just get to be on air and I get to learn more about, broadcasting and just being what I've always wanted. And so that's just been really kind of full circle for me to, get my completion, my certificate of completion, and to just really be able to branch out and start working towards my dreams, which has been very nice for me. Because I don't know if a lot of people have experienced this, but I just, it's been hard for me to kind of grasp what I wanted to do in college. Like, I had an idea, but then my idea didn't work out, and so I tried another idea, and that idea didn't work, and, I'm just kind of definitely glad I met the people I did at the times I did, because they really kind of shaped and transformed my life. I've changed my major again. So I will be a set design and production major with the concentration of lighting and costuming with a minor in communications. And so definitely some really fun things in the works. And, I never thought I'd be here. I never thought that I would make it, if that makes any sense. I never thought I'd make it out of that small bedroom at my biological mother's house. I never thought I'd make it out of there. I thought I would die there. I thought that, the part of me mentally that had died would cause the rest of me to die there. But it didn't. That's one thing that I'm also proud of, is my perseverance and my strength as a person. I have done so many things to help myself this year that I never thought I'd be able to do. I got therapy. I have an amazing therapist who listens, not only because it's their job, and really challenges my thinking and makes me think like, oh, am I overreacting, or am I completely validated for how I'm feeling? And I'm just continuing to go down that path, and I'm taking every relationship that I have into accountability and just being like, okay, if this doesn't serve me, we're done with it. Because I've been walked over for a few years, and I'm just kind of done. To have my friends and, my adopted parents, Melissa and Ev, really support me and love me through the major changes. Like moving in with my boyfriend and our friends and changing my major a few times. And I'm so proud of myself for the risks I've taken in the cards I've played, and the safe cards I've even played too. And the cards I've done for my health, things that I've done for my happiness. And it's all things that I know little Joe would be proud of, and I stick by that statement. No rain, no flowers. But also, if I'm not happy, I don't have a life. I don't have a life worth living if I'm not happy. And I know it got really dark. I just want to be happy. I don't want to be stuck in this wash, rinse, repeat cycle forever. I want to be happy, and I want to enjoy every day of my life. And I've, safely been able to say that I do that. Has it all been sunshine and rainbows? No, because, I've also had to deal with, like I said, that stalker. I've also dealt with kind of the ups and downs of going through getting, my medical diagnosis not taken care of, but, working on those. And I've taken big steps in therapy to work towards understanding my trauma and not just burying it anymore. And all of these things are on a list, and it's in my head, and maybe I need to start, writing it and keeping it on my wall for people to see, because I am an extraordinary person. Like, I am so strong, And I really don't give myself enough credit for everything that I do. I started going back to the gym. I've been going to the gym for almost a month. I've been having to kind of modify and change a few things since, I haven't had access to a gym because we've been gone on vacation. But I'm so proud of myself for doing it, because even the couple days that I was able to do it, Luna's going ham on that toy. Jeez. Yeah, I'm talking about you. What you do? Sorry. Even those days that I absolutely did not want to get out of my bed just to go to the gym, I did it, and I put myself there, and some of those workouts sucked, and I hated it, and I was so happy to get back in my car, but I did it. So I actually have a Peppa Pig calendar in my room that I put stickers on every day that I go to the gym and do the days that I'm supposed to do. So yeah, I haven't quite hit my cardio goals, but as long as I'm still keeping my strength training and kind of my mobility going, I'm okay with it kind of being lax. Just because, I'm not really training for anything specific. I'm just training, to make my, myself happier. And so that's just something that I'm okay with, not really crossing all the T's, dotting all the I's. If I don't do a couple cardio days, whatever. As long as I'm happy with what I'm doing, and if I wake up each day and I feel satisfied with everything, then that's all that matters. But yeah, just kind of reflecting on the year has made me appreciate myself so much more. I've been working on, self-appreciation more and trying to be better about not self-deprecating and, not only, allowing it with myself, but my friends. And there's hardly a time where I don't look at Austin as soon as he says a self-deprecating thing, and I'm like, you better take that back. You better stop it right now. Because Luna, give me back my sock. Bro, Luna just took my sock. Give me my sock. Yeah, that's right. Give me back my sock, punk. You ain't got nothing on me, punk. You ain't got nothing on me, punk. Get out of here. Oh, no. Luna, stop. Oh my god, those are my socks. Luna, you better cut it up. Cut it up. You want to get in your kennel? You want to lay down? Back my apologies. Luna wanted to take a sock, and I went to go throw it on the other side of the room for her to not touch it, and then she ended up getting it, and we ended up boxing over a sock. It's whatever. We're good. She's good. I'm good. Everything's good. I'm just proud of myself for the leaps and bounds I have made this year. And that's all I'm going to continue. That's all I'm going to say on the topic. You better leave that sock alone, Luna, I swear. I'm just proud of myself. And proud of everything that I've accomplished, and I really can't wait to see what 2022 brings. And I just hope that it brings nothing but happiness for myself and for my family unit that I have, my adopted parents, for my boyfriend and I, and our animals, and our family, as well as our roommates and our friends. And I just hope that with everything going on, we can just have a good year and just, gear up for all the plans to take place that we want. And I just hope that with everything moving forward, we can just do that. Now that I've gotten on my soapbox and off of the soapbox, I'm really sorry if this podcast is going to be trash this week, guys. Like, I don't have my planner that has my outline in it, and I'm just kind of just winging it. Alright, everyone, and now for our favorite time of the week. It is dad joke time. And in, inspiration for the season, we are going to be doing some festive themed jokes. A lot of the ones I've been finding are Christmas and Santa Claus themed. So we're just going to go with those. I'm sorry. At me next time. I'm just kidding. But yeah, here we go. And we're actually going to have some festive music here. So let's get into it. So, how do you wash your hands over the holiday? With Santa-izer. Why does Santa have 3 gardens? so he can ho ho ho. Why does Santa, why don't you ever see Santa in the hospital? Because he has private elf care. What does Santa do when his elves misbehave? He gives them the sack. Okay, that's weird. Why is Santa afraid of getting stuck in a chimney? Because he has claustrophobia. Where do the reindeer go for coffee? Starbucks. What's the best Christmas present? A broken drum. You can't beat it. What do elves learn in school? The alphabet. What comes at the end of Christmas? The letter S. I think that's all we got. We'll do a few more. What is Santa's favorite kind of candy? Jolly Ranchers. And what do you call it when Santa takes a break? A Santa pause. Alright, everyone. So, thanks again for those dad jokes. And now, alright, guys, let's talk about what I gotta go on. What am I doing next week? So, we have Christmas tomorrow. This podcast is supposed to be posted on December 26th. So, hopefully, we can get that up with everything we have going on. So, let's hope for that. Also, on December 26th, I will be traveling with the Marching Pirates to Indianapolis, Maryland. That way we can be at the bowl game supporting our boys, the Pirates. I will be in DC and Maryland until Tuesday night. I'll be getting home late that night. And then we're just gonna be chilling out, which I'm super excited about and I'm just gonna be lazy and I'm just gonna chill out, drink 7-Up, eat a moon pie, just kind of relax, not have to worry about anything. So I'm very excited for that and ready to have a break. But nonetheless, I'm definitely excited to be able to put some more time and work into the podcast and to really work on that and just, more effort to it. Because I'm super excited about everything we have going on. I'm definitely going to be working on some new things, some new not launches, but some, just some new ways to get out to you guys and to, get some feedback from you guys. I'm trying to figure out how to how to get out to you guys more and just to be able to get some feedback and really just, I want to know what you guys want to hear and, I just want to do more. So, sorry this podcast has been a little hodgepodge today, guys, and I just hope that everyone has enjoyed it. Oh, wait. We need to talk about the book I'm reading. I know we haven't done this segment in a little while, but I am reading this book that my therapist recommended. And let me look up what it's called. Yes. It is called The Body Keeps the Score. Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma. And it is such a good book. It is this book that teaches you how to get through difficulties that arise when you talk and deal with your traumatic past. And it's this doctor, the psychiatric doctor, who dealt with anything from veterans and PTSD patients and rape and abuse survivors. And I've really enjoyed this book. It has been something that's kind of opened my eyes in terms of how I think about things, because somebody who has been verbally and emotionally as well as physically abused by parents and previous partners. It's just been so nice to know that what I feel is validated and not, it's not my fault the way that I think. And I didn't know this, but after trauma, your brain actually kind of hardwire resets to make you more hypervigilant about things to avoid the same thing happening, even though half the time you can't really control what happens. Control what happens. So it's just definitely something that I've really been interested in, and I really hope to, update you guys more if you guys want to hear about that book. If not, we can, just I won't throw it in the trash, but I'll throw this part of the segment in the trash. But nonetheless, I'll have to update you guys about it. But yeah, like I said, please let me know on our socials how you guys are enjoying the show. Please continue to rate the podcast and listen to the podcast and just get it out there. Don't forget to follow us on our socials. Our Instagram is at girl.outsidethebox.podcast. Our Facebook is Girl Outside the Box Podcast, and our Twitch is Girl Outside the Box. Our Twitch is twitch.tv/Girl Outside the Box, and we stream every other Saturday, and we post the podcast every other Sunday. So, our next stream for Twitch is actually going to be January 1st, 2022, and I hope to see as many of you guys there as possible. And then the next podcast will release on January 9th after this one, which will hopefully post December 26th. With that being said, thank you guys so much for all of the support you guys have done and just kind of, helping us get through these times and continuing to listen. And, I just hope that everyone has a good holiday season, a wonderful and Merry Christmas. I know Hanukkah's already happened, and I know I'm missing every other one. I need to educate. But anyways, hope everybody has a great holiday season. And I just hope everybody has a wonderful new year and happy holidays. So, with that being said, just remember, I'm not a jack in the box. I'm just a girl outside the box. Catch you later, skaters.